Hello and welcome to See If It Sticks. It's Monday, which means this is the news at Sticks.
Live.
I am Dan.
I'm Dom.
And I'm Lauren.
Lauren is back.
Lauren's back, you lucky, lucky people.
The return of.
The Mac.
So we have got some letters in from the rather large pile. I've sorted stuff into our relevant, the newsworthy stuff.
Ooh, news.
First of all, marks the return of a very, very special friend of the show,
Here it
a
comes.
man named Darren Hollister, who presents a segment called Darren Hollister's Social Media Digest.
I wish we had like that music, which he insists on calling Hollister's Hollers.
It's Darren Hollister's Social Media Digest. Now, what Darren has uncovered from social media this week is in regard to something we discussed quite a few weeks ago now, and it's the crazy clowns. The killer clowns, or whatever they're called. Have I just completely ruined their whole bit by calling them crazy clowns instead of killer clowns? Doesn't seem quite so terrifying, does it? Crazy clowns stalking the streets.
We're crazy.
Kooky clowns stalking people.
Oh, they're making little noises with their horns. Scaring people.
Like it's a genuine threat at the moment.
It's a menace.
It's a genuine. I'm afraid to go out in the dark.
Really?
An epidemic.
Yeah. Genuinely, me and my sister-in-law both do a run after work, and we're both shitting quite a reasonably sized breeze block every time we go out.
Oh my!
In fear of being attacked by killer clowns. So I've started running with a baseball bat and a taser. You both looked at me then like,
Are they
I
good
believe
running
that.
partners?
I'm joking. But yeah, it is it's terrifying.
It's fine.
So you're going to give me some news that they've all been shot and that we're free again.
No, we've got
The clown pogroms are complete.
as I'm sure many of you have seen on social media yourselves. Batman has stepped in. Did you see this?
Yes, I've seen it.
Amazing.
Was it in Cumbria? I think, wasn't it?
The Cumbrian Batman.
Cumbrian Batman, pretty fucking legit looking Batman as
Yeah,
well.
he's pretty
He's
good.
either spent some serious money on that suit or some serious time
Yeah.
on that suit. So he's going around and he's assuring the kids of Cumbria that the clowns aren't going to get them because he's protecting them. So he's going
Amazing.
around dishing out some vigilante justice, which is
Say
something.
dishing out some sweets there. I was
Which
thinking,
is-
that's not Batman. That's not legit Batman.
Come and get in my Batmobile.
No, can't do it. Right.
So yeah, that is that. Thanks, Darren. That has been Darren Hollister's Social Media Digest. Thank you. Now, last week,
I laughed so hard I got a bit lightheaded. Oh,
last week we had a story, Lauren, which was about a lady who farted during some was it a surgical
cervical surgery.
operation.
cervical surgery.
I caught it on the way
And
over.
it's-
On my
Oh.
run, I managed to catch up with it. So yeah, I
Excellent.
heard.
It set fire to the operating room, I believe, was the outcome
Theatre,
of
I
that.
believe they call it.
Yeah.
Now, going along the same lines as the flatulence lines,
Oh,
Maddie sent me a little
Gem.
a website
yeah.
which is advertising flatulence underwear.
Okay.
What, that catch your flatulence?
Yes, let me just give you.
Are they the shreddies? So that's what they're called.
Not these particular ones,
No.
but on the similar lines. The Shreddies were a brand that I of flatulence underwear. These, I'll give you the tech specs.
Yeah.
Absorb and neutralize those unwanted trouser fumes.
Unwanted trouser fumes. I'm now referring to them as trouser fumes.
Yeah.
Jump away on the old gluteal tuber to your farts content.
Nice.
No need to clench.
These guys have stolen our writers.
No need to clench and hold in that uncomfortable trapped wind. Harnesses the same technology found in chemical warfare suits, capable of stopping smells 200 times stronger than the average guff. Prevent those horrific crowded elevator moments.
Oh my!
Now, I'll read you the actual product description. Some people say that flatulence should be seen and not heard. These people are clearly very confused and probably already wrestling with their own horrendous southerly vapours. Farts should be heard and not. Farts should be heard and not smelt, and arguably not even heard. Flatulence underwear allows you to finally trump with confidence, safe in the knowledge that those unwanted trouser fumes won't sting the nostrils of anyone nearby. These ordinary-looking undergarments contain a highly porous carbon back panel, so the next time there's a roar from the rump, the odorous smog becomes trapped and neutralized by the cloth. Harnessing the same technology found in chemical warfare suits, these powerful pants are capable of stopping smells 200 times stronger than the average fart. If they are good enough for mustard gas, then they could easily handle your full-bodied and intriguing stenches. Everyone knows someone with an obnoxious wind habit, a bona fide bench warmer, or fragrant and shameless one-man jazz band. Or perhaps you are the one guilty of blowing the old bum bugle a little too frequently. Whoever it is, they can put on these gas-trapping pantaloons and trump away to their fart's content.
Oh my!
Where do I order?
Well, they come in a multitude of different sizes, I can tell you that.
Do they come in different colours?
You can get men's, you can get ladies. I don't know if you can get different colours, but the actual link that Maddie sent me, I will show you now, actually has a little, little thumbnail of a lady bending over and what seems to be, I mean, I guess it might not be her boyfriend, sticking his nose right up her arse crack and giving a sniff of her arsehole.
Nice bit of Brazilian fart porn there.
Yes, very, very weird, eh? Yeah. So there we have the fart odour stopping pants.
I wonder how effective they are, though.
Well,
I've always wondered.
I can kill within a 5-mile radius if I let one go. Yeah, I have to be really careful.
Exclusion zone style.
Yeah. Like there are dead animals. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So they would be ideal. I'll have 2 pairs. So, are they washable, or do you have to like interchange the carbon filter?
Now I've got
like you do the fish tank.
Like a Brita for your pants.
I've got the answers.
Just stick a Brita up your arse, done.
I do actually have the answers here.
Practical and arousing.
The carbon back panel is reactivated during washing,
so
you're helping it. You have to tumble dry on a low to medium heat.
All right.
It says particularly terrible diet. We'd recommend layering up 2 pairs. So even though they claim to stop smells 200 times stronger than the average fart, they're
saying you still need another.
Yes.
You might as well just fart into a pillow, mightn't you? Like that's just as effective. I've found.
It does.
Except for when your fiance gets pink eye.
it does assure you that the timeless and hilarious sounds still remain. So you do maintain the sound.
Yeah,
but the sound's the best part.
I agree. Because I don't know about what yours are like, because I've quite often smell yours instead of hearing them, but I've got quite tuneful, like almost cartoon comedy style farts.
Amazing. To be fair, they would make like the catch and throw much easier as well, wouldn't they?
Just take your pants off and throw them at someone. Yeah.
I suppose, yeah, you can just swing around your head like a bolus.
I think they're quite a good idea.
Yeah.
But I think that, I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it, that have we gone too far with technology? Because I still think it's quite funny, like, my guts seem to turn over. Like when I lay in bed at night, if I'm laying down flat and then I go and turn onto my side to go to sleep, that is when the bubble kind of like makes its way down.
But that's fine because you're in bed. That's
yes, but the thing is, quite often Maddie will be cuddled up behind me, so the only sort of space going from my bum to the outside world comes up directly up her nose. So occasionally what I think is,
do you make her be big spoon?
Sometimes, yeah.
You dick.
It depends who fancies being the cuddler or the cuddly.
Yeah.
Really what he means is it depends who fancies having the boner.
Yeah.
In their buttocks.
No, it depends. Yeah, sometimes you fancy sleeping on one side or the other, don't you? I always ask Maddie. It's always Maddie's choice. Which
I'm
side
forever on my belly,
sleep
on my front, like a baby.
Really?
I'm a belly sleeper.
How funny.
27-year-old man dies from cot death.
Don't say such horrible things.
27-year-old baby laying on his front dies from cot death. His flatulence was kept in by his new pants.
Lisa Wood was smelly for the paramedics.
Yeah, but I find them quite funny, like, and I kind of can't help myself laughing because sometimes I know when I've done a silent one that's going to be really smelly, and you have to wait, sort of like
It's the heat, isn't it?
You get that sort of like you get that 30-second build up, and I sit there and I'm just trying to hold my laugh in, and then eventually Maddie gets it, and I think yes. But then equally, you know, I quite like doing a rip roaring one in the mornings, like a comedy.
There's nothing better than a huge fucking apocalyptic fucking arse ripper in the morning when you wake up. There's nothing better to get you started for the day.
I completely agree. I can't wake up without one. That's not the
point of the pants. The point of the pants is for, like, I imagine, for like when you're at work. Like, I've just started a new job, and obviously as a girl you're not allowed to fart a lot more than guys anyway. Like, you guys can be in a room and have a lovely old time, fine, but as girls we have to be, you know, ladylike in our frocks with our bopping, and we have to, you know, we have to be a bit more refined. So when you're at work, like today I was walking down the corridor and thought, shit, I think I'm going to fart, fuck. So I had to like make my way as fast as I could to the loo, praying that no one was going to be in there, which luckily there wasn't, so I could fart without like doing it at work. Whereas if I had like magic fart concealing pants, not a problem.
It's true. As long
lectures.
as it's
oh my god, I remember needing to fart in lectures.
I'd have to flush and like put the taps on and then fart. Or hold it in even longer, and then you get stomachache. It's a bad time.
Oh, it's awful having to hold one in, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. I've never done it. No, I do it a fair amount. Oh. I hold it in when I'm at work because I work a lot with facing the public, and you know, farting when you're serving a member of the public.
Yeah.
And then I'll go out the back, and everyone knows when I'm going out the back because it's the only time I don't really go to the toilet too much when I'm at work, unless it's a particularly hot day and I've drunk a lot. So they know exactly what I'm doing. And the problem is the shop where I work is a huge unit. It goes really high. So the ceiling, if you pull off one of the ceiling tiles, there's like another like sort of 50 meters of space above.
It's probably like
and
months,
so it's quite echoey.
month.
So when you shout in the back, people can really hear you in the front, like really echoey.
So you just need like a step ladder so you can get up like 3, so you can get up just above like the height of people's smell, and then you can fart up into the into the false ceiling.
But when I do it, it's like
you just start singing. You just sing while you do it, and then no one would know what it was.
But now the problem is with such a large space, there's probably just a month of your fucking trumps up there, like one spark, and the entire thing's gonna go up in flames.
Well, my dung pump chute does get quite...
the dung pump mechanism.
The dung pump mechanism does get very... Shall we say?
Yeah, I kind of thought they were a good idea, but I thought it does sort of... You wouldn't be able to use them all the time, would you? Because I still like doing like a nice, you know, a good silent killer.
You don't have them for sort of special occasions, wouldn't you? Or if like you were in a job where you couldn't get away from people. Yeah. Or if you were going out for like dinner with the in-laws or whatever, then you'd whack them on. Perfect.
Yeah, dinner with in-laws. What are other situations where you don't want to do a smelly fart? Funerals.
Yes. Weddings.
I'm okay with weddings.
Not in the evening, but perhaps in the...
in like the ceremony. Yeah.
Especially if it's in like a church.
If any of you fart in my wedding ceremony, you're getting absolutely murdered.
Okay.
There tends to be more sort of elderly people at weddings, though, don't there? Because there's always elderly family members. If you just
granddad.
You can blame it on.
If you walk past them and then drop one, you can just like walk past. Like if you just do it so brazenly, just walk up to someone and go, "Jesus, your granddad has been farting all day." Go over there and smell him.
That's what we need. What was his name? The fart butler?
Burt Buttstrom.
Him, yeah. We don't need pants. We need Burt Buttstrom.
But
it's a good point.
We don't need bloody pants when we can have
Excuse me, sir. Pardon me, madam.
Many apologies.
That's a much better
solution. I've done a nice silent yet violent one, madam. I will excuse myself presently.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
See if it sticks. Buy yourself a butt butler. Burt Buttstrom is ours. We can try and find other alliterative butt butlers for you to get your butt buttled with.
Maybe we could. Maybe that's like we can like franchise it out. Like you could do butt butler training.
Training
Nice.
schools.
Yeah.
Like via like 9 VHSs.
Yeah. Or you could do it. You could send out like we could train 10 and they could go out and they could charge people to go to the school. Like
franchising.
A bit like one of those, what are they called, like finishing schools.
Yes.
Where they show you how to like, lay tables.
Yes, and what fork to eat what with. And
yeah,
stuff.
which glasses go with what wine and
how
blah,
to
blah, blah.
butt buttle with Bert Buttstrom.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Bert Buttstrom, and I have a new training program just for you. We should do this in an advert.
We really should.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I've got.
Good.
So it's a nice short one this week.
That's fine. They're supposed to be short.
Yes,
They've been
indeed.
going on quite long recently.
Yes. So let's wrap this up.
Like a bow.
Head to our website, sigitpod.com. It's got all of the previous episodes of our podcast. It will have all of the future episodes of our podcast. And it has all of the details you need to get in contact with us, whether you are sending us any corrections or your first world problems, or just generally want to get in contact to send us something that we think might be of interest on our show.
Yeah.
That is where you can do it. Alternatively, just head to one of the social media channels or emails flingit@stickitpod.com. We will be back on Thursday solving your first world problems in the main show. But for this week, this has been the news at Sticks, and I have been Dan.
I have been dumb.
And I've been Lauren.
Oh, damn. Very tuneful.